Alright, if I'm being honest, I cannot see the camera right now. Like, all I can see is a black screen, so I don't know if this is like good camera quality or not. I'll look at it when I go inside, but dude, this looks stupid. This is like the only dry place on the table. Maybe I could actually, yeah, I still can't see myself. Okay, well, whatever. I'm just gonna do it like that there. So I'm outside. It's a nice day, really beautiful, except that it just got done raining. It was it was like downpouring, dude. There was hail. It was like absolutely downpouring. At school, like the last hour, and yeah, it was bad. And I biked to school, so I was kind of worried. But when we got let out, it stopped raining, and I successfully managed to bike home without getting a single drop of rain on me. I mean, I still got wet. Like my butt is like pretty wet right now and dirty. My sleeve, I took my sweatshirt off, got wet because I brushed my seat off because it was all wet. But other than that, I did not get wet, and I thank God for that, because there was one time a couple weeks back, maybe a month back even, where I came back home from, like, I biked back home from school, and it downpoured on me, man. Like, I was like halfway back home, and it was like freaking sheets of rain. It was so bad. I did not like that. So thank goodness that did not happen again. But yeah, my dog is currently laying in the grass, and it's probably gonna make her all dirty because it's wet. How many times have I said wet this video? I don't know. Anyways, today is day. Wait, let me. Day 530 actually. Okay, day 530. So, I just want to talk about a couple things, specifically like Geometry Dash, and like what I want to do with this channel. Because if you haven't like seen my recent videos, this is still recording, right? Yep. Okay. If you haven't seen my recent videos, like how many of them been like Geometry Dash videos, like 6,000 stars, 7,000, and 8,000 stars. And then there was the AP exams are over. Yay. Actually, like 1 week ago, I would have taken my first one. I can't believe it's already been a week, but yeah, AP exams are over. Oh, I guess if you can actually see this, I guess, yeah, I'm basically bald now as well. I'll talk about that in just a little bit. But basically, Geometry Dash. So I have this goal, this dream, and this is where I'm gonna become more unconfident, because it's a lot harder for me to talk about this. I'm just not very confident about it, and I never have been. Yeah, I've never been confident like talking about this Geometry Dash goal I've had. I've been, somewhat confident talking to people like on Discord about it and stuff. Um, like way back when, like 2 years ago. I guess that's not that long ago, but just talking on Discord and whatever. But like, real life, I mean, I'm literally talking to my freaking iPad right now, I guess. It probably looks really stupid. Like if there was a person over there watching me right now, oh my gosh. Probably like, what is this kid doing? Anyways, yeah, I'm not very confident about this, but I think that's the biggest problem I have, at least with this dream, this goal, and that is what it is. Okay, it's a dream I have, and I don't know exactly how to say this, but I want to pursue it. Okay, people, because self-improvement is exactly what it is. Self improvement. It's for the self, so for yourself, not to satisfy someone else's desires. And I'm not necessarily saying I feel like I've been like satisfying other people's desires, or whatever. But I feel like I haven't been doing like what I'm truly passionate about. And even saying that, like Geometry Dash, um, since I was 12, of April 2020, when I was 12, that's when I first made my Ruby God 2 account in Geometry Dash, and that's when I first had this goal in mind. Maybe it was May, but I'm just gonna say April. And it was where I wanted to beat every rated level with all bronze and silver user coins in Geometry Dash, in the game. And then I quit this goal. I quit it because I felt like a loser trying to pursue my dream. It's not what, other people wanted me to do. Like Hamza, he didn't want me to do that. Hamza on YouTube has like 2 million subscribers. He's like, no, you can't do that. You can't play video games. Then there was like this girl that I was dancing with and stuff, and it felt like all these external pressures, and like then I started playing the piano at that time, or I was just playing this one song, All of Me by John Legend. Day 4, go check that video out. Yeah, there's this girl I was trying to impress, and I felt like a loser because, like, how am I gonna impress this girl if I'm freaking playing, Geometry Dash? Like, I still wouldn't have, even to this day, and I don't obviously want to anymore, but at that time, I was a pretty, interesting 14-year-old, I guess. And it was like these external pressures, and I just really felt like a loser, and then as well as I set myself to very high standards, and I wanted to beat or make this rated level called Heartbeat in Geometry Dash, like as my first rated level, and then beat it for 50,000 stars, as well as get like 4,000 stars in 1 month, which was like basically my average amount of stars I got per month, like about 1,000 stars a week. That was kind of like my typical work ethic. So, and I've never, created a level before, so it was just a lot of stress, and I felt like a loser because I didn't want to play Geometry Dash, and then I wanted to do this, and then, Hams is telling me not to play video games, and this girl's like, yeah, I shouldn't be playing video games. I just felt like a loser, so then I started self-improvement, started making these videos to get away from what I truly wanted to achieve. Yeah. And it worked. It worked for 200 days. It worked for 200 days until I saw Haz's video. Haz at Hazmom. He wants to become a professional boxer. May God give him the strength to do that one day. I absolutely want him to. I know he can do it. So yeah. But I saw his video, and he said why video games can be good for self-improvement, and something clicked inside of me. Something clicked. And like 5 days later, that was on day 199 technically, so technically only like 199 days, but whatever. I'm just gonna say 200 because, it basically was. And then, 5 days later, on day 204, I downloaded Geometry Dash, I bought it again, and I played it. And then immediately I just felt like a loser. And then I was in this cycle, you know, basically until a month ago, and I've just been in this cycle ever since. Of whenever I go back to Geometry Dash, I feel like a loser, and then I quit it for maybe a couple days or even up to a month, but then I go back to it, and then I feel like a loser. It's because I haven't. The reason why I still feel like a loser is because I've never dealt with those problems. Like, I'm basically back where I, left off back in December of 2022 when I first started these self-improvement videos. I'm back at those feelings of feeling like a loser, trying to pursue this dream because it is the reason why I started self-improvement. Because, it's because I, crushed under these external pressures and internal pressures even. And looking back at it, I wish that instead of just quitting Geometry Dash entirely, I would have created self-improvement videos still, or talked about, make like real life videos and stuff. Make sure this is still recording. Yep, okay. I wish I did that, but still incorporated Geometry Dash. And so that's basically what I want to do now. And saying that, I feel really unconfident because I feel like I can't do it. I have a bunch of doubt inside me, and I just feel lonely and just sad, and like I don't want to do it or something, or it just seems like really hard. Like playing the game, it's. I mean, I've also been playing it a lot recently. As you can see, I'm trying to get to 10,000 stars before the school year ends, which is May 30th. I'm definitely gonna reach that, unless if I like freaking get in an accident or something, and my arm gets broken, and I'm in the hospital for like a week. That's different, obviously, but I'm gonna try and get there on like Tuesday, the 28th. That's my goal. And yeah, and this is something like I really want to do, and when you're, I feel like because I'm in the thick of it, because I'm like really grinding at this project right now, like I don't want to do it, I feel like that happens, like when you're like desperate, you shouldn't change because you're gonna grab the wrong things. And it's just like I should just follow through because this time I don't want to quit. I do, but like overall I don't. I don't know if that makes sense. It's kind of like overall I don't want to take cold showers, but I do because I want to keep my streak going because I've been doing it for like 1.5 years almost. So I still want to keep doing them. I know I said I wouldn't play Geometry Dash, from day 500 to 1000. But it's just been like itching my mind, like because I've become accepting and open for other people pursuing their dreams within like playing a video game, like Jinxie, like why is it a bad thing if that person wants to follow their dreams, they can go follow their dreams. But then why for me, when I have this dream in Geometry Dash, that I can't follow that dream because these other people don't want me to, and I'm not saying these other people are bad, but I'm just saying I feel like I tend to really take things like other people's opinions to heart, and that's probably not like the best thing, like I feel like I take, like Hamza, I took him, and Andrew Tate, I took their opinions like to heart, like deep down, but like deep down, like really deep down, that's not me. I'm me, okay? And you know, if you were to ask me like one thing that I want to do before the day I die, one thing, and one thing only, this is what I would want to do. I would want to beat every rated level with all bronze and silver user coins in Geometry Dash. I would. There's that unconfident feeling, and it's scary, you know, because it's like I've already told people that I want to become an author, and I've already written 2 books, and I'm writing a third, and I haven't really written much more in the past like 2 weeks, which there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with taking a break. But I feel like the whole author thing, I'm not saying it's not for me. I do want to write my books 100%. I'm not saying it's not for me. But I don't know. It's just not like, this is where I still haven't quite figured, you know, my stuff out, as well as like why do I actually want to achieve this Geometry Dash dream? Why? Like I know I do, I really do, and I feel like I could just cry if like if it was taken away from me, you know. And I want to at least try, you know, try and achieve it. Because it's better to try and fail than fail to try, you know? And yeah, I mean, that's basically where I am at with this. I guess there's one more thing. I still want to make these daily videos, but I don't want to have like, you know, the doubt or the guilt, you know, being shameful of myself for following my dream, this Geometry Dash dream. Like I don't want to be guilty of myself. Like I shouldn't be guilty for following my own dreams or like you know, like it just doesn't make sense. And the reason why I feel guilty is because it's what other people don't want me to do. I'm not gonna say any names, but if you know you're watching, you might you might know who you are. Some other people don't want me to, you know, do this because, you know, I can't make money off of it, or, you know, it's not gonna get me anywhere in life. And it's a video game, like, okay, so what? Like, who cares if it's a video game? I'm not, you know, saying, like, video games inherently, like, there's so many different things you could become in life, you know? And for me, and there's, like, so many humans on this earth. And, like, practically I'm a nobody as of right now, you know? I literally am. I am a nobody. Like, I'm a 1 in 8 billion chance. So are you. You're a 1 in 8 billion chance. Like, do you know the odds of you being here today? You know, being able to see this video, being able to hear my voice? Like, do you know the odds of that? They're very low. The probability is very low. But you should be grateful. I should be grateful that I'm here. That I even get to be out here on this beautiful day. That I get to experience these things. And I think the biggest thing, though, is that this doubt, this guilt, is one day it will pass. It might not be for a year or 2 or 3 or 5, but it will pass. It will pass. I know it will. And as long as I don't give up, as long as I just keep pursuing this dream, maybe one day it will come true. I'm not saying it will. Maybe that's just, you know, me being unconfident. But I'd like to think it's more so God humbling. Because at the end of the day, we're the ones who control our destiny, not other people. So we should all go and follow our own dreams, not someone else's. And so I'm gonna make these videos are gonna be inclined a little bit more, for Geometry Dash and like writing and stuff. Probably more Geometry Dash or so, or something. I'm still figuring it out and whatnot. It's kind of weird, but I still want to make these daily videos, and I don't want to stop them. Even at day 1000, I don't want to stop, or maybe I will by that point, I guess. Only time will tell, I guess. But probably, I don't want to stop until I achieve my dreams. So, if that's 10 years from now, it's 10 years from now. And when times are tough, I gotta just not quit, Me. I can't quit. I could, but then I just want to come back, and then I'd be like, it just, the cycle would repeat. I gotta break the cycle. Take the harder path. This is the harder path. So, yeah. And sometimes it's okay to cry. I feel like I could just cry right now, honestly. Or, like, I feel like I could have cried, like, last night or, the night before. Just because of how, like, painful it kind of is, Like, this doubt, this, like, existential amount of doubt. But just what if I could achieve this, What if I could achieve this? Like, what if in one year from now, I look back to this time and I'm like, oh man, I did push through. I did do that. Then I could have all the confidence in the world. Or at least a little bit, a little bit more than now. And that's fine. That's fine by me. Like, I just want enough confidence where I can, like, make these videos and, talk freely and just, like, kind of, like, know what I want to do, but I'm pretty uncertain. But I know one thing is for certain. I want to achieve this Geometry Dash dream, and I want to write my fantasy series, the entire series, one day. Probably publish it, but I'm not too worried about the publishing aspect. Obviously I do want to publish it, but yeah. Anyways, I think I've been rambling on for quite a bit. So, what was I even saying? 28, 40 minutes. So it's been quite a bit. Yeah. So, oh yeah, and the baldness. I honestly forgot about this. I've just been kind of used to it. I got this last Friday, and the reason why I did it is to signify this change. Okay, to signify the change, to try and make it like official. Like this change is official. Like, Geometry Dash is something that I want to pursue, and that it is not a waste. My dreams are not a waste of time. Anyways, I'm going to leave this off on a quote by Knight Infer technically, who plays Geometry Dash. Very good person. Dreams are not a waste of time. Our dreams are not a waste. So yeah, that's it for today, day 530. Have a great day.